Well, new this evening, the West Virginia Public Service Commission has launched an investigation into the Page-Kincaid Public Service District's handling of the area's water system. Back in October, the Public Service Commission paid a visit to Fayetteville to hear from residents about their discolored and foul-smelling water. At that time and in their December follow-up hearing, it seemed as though West Virginia American Water was going to take over the system. However, the PSD wanted them to also take over the sewer system, but the PSD was then unable to provide the documentation for them to do so. In the meantime, the PSC was waiting for them to come to agreement, but because of the recent boil water advisory, launched the investigation.
We at the Public Service Commission were sort of fed up waiting for the information to be turned over, and we were in the process of deciding what to do when the boiled water advisory happened, and so we issued this order saying turn over the information, and then we set it for hearing.
A hearing has been set for July 16th in Charleston, and the PSD has been asked to turn over all information on July 10th. In the meantime, the Fayette County Commission met today to discuss action they can take to give the people of Page-Kincaid clean water. Newswatch reporter Anna Saunders tells us about how the commission is looking at possibly removing the members of the board at the Page-Kincaid Service District.
Fayette County Commission needs to do what we need to do within our legal realm to make this right.
So the commission is moving forward with an emergency meeting on Wednesday looking into removing members of the PSD, one of the few actions they can take against the public utility.
So the commission can't really force them to do any particular things. So what they can do in this particular case is actually try to remove members if they believe that they have not fulfilled their duties or if they have committed malfeasance.
In this case, the malfeasance comes from not only the years of dirty drinking water, but also that they failed to provide West Virginia American Water with the information to strike a deal for taking over the system. So while this is all going on, residents like Karen Payne Jeffers continue to pay $76 water bills for water they can't use.
And it's a bad situation. You're fighting a virus. What happens when you can't take a good bath? You got to go to the creek. And I'm angry about it. I really, really am.
So she goes to the creek for water and boils that instead to use in her already stained tub. Her other tub now storage as the water ate a hole through it. Many who have no choice but to consume the water are concerned for their health. Take a look at this woman's lesions that she didn't get until the water turned bad.
As a registered nurse, I have great concerns about the long-term effects that this is going to have on our community. People are using this water, they're drinking it, they're cooking with it because they have no choice.
So while the two entities battle it out for control, residents are hopeful for an American Water win, as they believe the PSD does not have the best interests of the people.
But these people's got a cash cow and they want to continue to milk it. That's just my opinion of it. They want 40 years of milking the cash cow again.
The PSD was not available for comment. Reporting in Fayette County, I'm Anna Saunders, Newswatch.
In the meantime, American Water and the National Guard have sent in a tank of water that should be arriving today at the PSD. Well, that's